What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, Lions Den and Maze of Blue Faithful? Um, so I figured I would just do an all-in-one video for Michigan State that recently happened a while back, and the Detroit Lions at Miami Dolphins, and a couple more other things I want to address. So I meant to get this out a lot earlier, but anyways, moving forward. Um, so starting with Michigan State. So Michigan pretty much dominated Michigan State defensive wise. Like Michigan State could not get anything done offensive wise, and it was just crazy as hell. Like I just could not believe how good Michigan's defense was, just shutting down Michigan State's offense, completely shutting them down. And Michigan's offense still has a lot of work to do as far as getting things back together, and so that way they can actually make plays and score more points on the board. Because Michigan defeated Michigan State 21-7, and Michigan should have put a lot more points on the board, but that's neither here nor there right now. The point of the matter is, I'm just happy Michigan got the win and brought the Paul Bunyan Trophy going back to Ann Arbor. Excuse me, and Michigan is now on a bye week, and Michigan does not play again until next Saturday. Until next Saturday, we host Penn State at the Big House. Now, I probably won't be able to catch that game because next weekend I'm going to Detroit, and obviously the Lions are not going to be playing. But excuse me, uh, yeah, if I'm thinking right, because I know the Lions host the Seahawks. Yeah, the Lions host the Seahawks this weekend. The next weekend they're on the road. But anyways, but yeah, so I'm going to Detroit next weekend for a convention that's going on down there. So that's gonna be good. Um. Anyways, so back to Michigan State. So there's quite a few things that need to be worked on. Like the offense seriously needs to keep clicking. Like we need to get not only more yards, but we need to get points on the board to put opponents away and not giving them a chance to do anything. The defense is solid because I saw a post on my Facebook, like on my Facebook newsfeed, and apparently Michigan is number one in pretty much I think just about every defensive stat that you could be ranked in. Michigan is number one pretty much in every single one of them, ranging from rushing yards per game allowed to even hell I think to overall yards allowed. So I mean that's a hell of a thing. But of course, in all those accomplishments, I think the only thing on offense that we're ranked number one is field goals per game. I think it was. But anyway, so Michigan is now ranked number 5, and Michigan State's not even ranked. I mean, that's just crazy as hell. And Ohio State lost to Purdue. That is fucking amazing. And excuse my language, guys, but not just that, but Ohio State, they dropped, and I can't remember where Ohio State is ranked now, but Ohio State is now ranked. They're way below us. So that's incredible. I mean, that is just fantastic. But anyways, so Michigan now has a bye week, and they don't play again till next Saturday when they host Penn State at home. But anyways, so moving on to the next subject, which is the Detroit Lions at the Miami Dolphins. When the Lions went to Miami to play against the Dolphins. Now, for that game, Detroit just dominated the whole entire game as far as offensive goes. Like we were getting yards on them, and I think we got another 100-yard rushing game, which is fantastic. We are actually getting rushing yards up there, and Kerryon Johnson, I think he got like a 73-yard run. I think it's like 70 some yard run at, like just from one carry. That's just crazy. LeGarrette Blount got I think 1 or 2 touchdowns. That's just crazy as hell. I mean, this is just phenomenal, guys. And not just that, but the Lions host the Seahawks. Yeah, the Lions host the Seahawks this weekend. So let's just hope that we can pick up a victory against Seattle and improve to 4-3 and go on a winning record. And not just that, but we defeated Miami was, I think Miami was 4-2 when we went into that game. We were 3-2. Excuse me, we were 2-3. They were 4-2, and we beat a winning team on the road. A winning team, we defeated them on the road. That is just in their home turf. That is just crazy. And I mean and of course I can't remember for the life of me right now what the final score was, but I know it was a pretty good score. I think it was 32 to 20. I think it was 32 to 20. I think it was 30. No, I think it was like 34 to 22. I'm not exactly sure, but I know we pretty much kicked ass. That was just incredible, and so Detroit just needs to keep it up. We can't let Stafford get sacked anymore. Matthew Stafford's been getting sacked all the time. We need to stop that. The offensive line needs to protect him. But and so that's pretty much like overall Detroit Lions at Miami Dolphins. I would probably say a B+ on that one. That's me though. And another thing I wanted to address in this video was we got someone in a trade. I think we traded like a 5th round pick or something like that. I honestly don't remember, but we got a defensive player from the New York Giants. Supposedly he's really good, and that he's one of the top. Apparently one of the top people you can get in trades right now, and he's coming to Detroit. As a matter of fact, I think he was practicing today. I could be wrong. But the point of the matter is, I think Bob Quinn is finally to the point where he's not playing around. He's done playing around, and he's only getting serious players now. So, and I think Matt Patricia has finally lit a fire under everybody's ass, saying, okay, guys, we need to do this stuff, and we need to do this shit now. So I think that's pretty much what's going on. So yeah, I mean, I know it's kind of very brief about both the Michigan and Detroit Lions games, and briefly about our newest acquisition. But like I said, I was trying to get a video. I had made a full-length video on both the Detroit Lions versus Miami Dolphins and the Michigan at Michigan State. I did make full-length videos, but it would have been like the uploads would have been so late because I had stuff come up that I just said screw it. I'm just gonna put it all in one video, and pretty much all be the gist of one thing. But anyways, so that's pretty much it for this video for right now. But let's just hope that this Sunday, the Detroit Lions can defend the den against the Seattle Seahawks and go 4-3. But anyways, so let's go Lions, and for my fellow Amazing Blue faithful, let's go Blue. Let's hope our boys get very well rested up, and then when we host Penn State next weekend, that we will win an 8th game in a row. Because I know we're 7-1 right now. So let's go to 8-1 next week. But anyways, let's go Blue. And guys, this is Foxboy 7006 out.